Charlie's Angels is a beloved action-packed film series that has captured the hearts of audiences worldwide with its empowering portrayal of strong, fearless women. However, behind the glitz and glamour of the screen, many of the stars faced unimaginable struggles in their personal lives. Tragedies, including sudden accidents, battles with illness, and heartbreaking losses, have marked the lives of several beloved actors from the series. In this tribute, we remember and honor the lives of these remarkable individuals whose contributions to the world of entertainment will never be forgotten. Their resilience, in the face of hardship and the untimely deaths of some of the film's cast, remind us of the strength and fragility of life. Today, we reflect on their legacy with love and remembrance. David Doyle, born May 1, 1929, left a lasting impression on audiences with his portrayal of John Bosley in Charlie's Angels, which began in 1976 when he was 47 years old. Bosley, with his endearingly awkward personality and unwavering support for the Angels, became a character who brought both humor and comfort to the show. Prior to this iconic role, Doyle's career primarily consisted of smaller roles on television and stage, where he had little recognition. Despite the success of Charlie's Angels, Doyle struggled to find larger opportunities and often felt typecast as Bosley. His personal life was marked by tragedy. After the sudden loss of his beloved child, his marriage fell apart, leading to a painful divorce. The combined weight of grief and career stagnation pushed Doyle into battles with depression and alcoholism. His health eventually declined, and he passed away from a heart attack on February 26, 1997, at the age of 67. Despite the challenges in his personal life, David Doyle left behind a legacy as a talented actor, with his role as Bosley becoming an iconic figure in the hearts of audiences. Tanya Roberts, born October 15, 1955, joined the cast of Charlie's Angels in 1980 as Julie Rogers at the age of 31. Julie's witty personality and toughness brought a refreshing dynamic to the show, enhancing its appeal. Though her role was successful, Tanya Roberts struggled to maintain career momentum after Charlie's Angels ended. Despite notable appearances, such as in A View to a Kill, many of her projects failed to reach their full potential, leaving her career less impressive than anticipated. In her personal life, Tanya had a strong marriage to Barry Roberts, though the couple did not have children. Barry's death in 2006 left a deep wound in her heart, prompting her to withdraw from the public eye. Tanya's health gradually declined, and after battling a urinary tract infection that led to sepsis, she passed away on January 4, 2021, at the age of 71. Tanya Roberts' life is a testament to early success and the struggles and challenges that followed. Farrah Fawcett, born February 2, 1947, made a lasting impact with her role as Jill Monroe in Charlie's Angels in 1976, at the age of 29. Jill's blend of intelligence, beauty, and strength quickly made Fawcett an international star. However, after leaving the show to pursue more serious roles, she faced mixed reviews from the public. While she was praised for her work in films like The Burning Bed, Fawcett struggled to shed the blonde bombshell image that had been assigned to her. Fawcett's personal life was equally tumultuous, especially after her high-profile divorce from Lee Majors and her turbulent relationship with Ryan O'Neal. Her son, Redmond, became a source of pain due to legal and drug-related issues. Yet, Fawcett's greatest challenge came in the form of her battle with anal cancer. She fought courageously for many years before passing away on June 25, 2009, at the age of 62. Farrah Fawcett will always be remembered not only for her captivating beauty but also for her resilience and strength in overcoming the pain and challenges throughout her life. L.Q. Jones portrayed Burdett in Charlie's Angels beginning in 1976 at the age of 49. With his tough exterior and grounded demeanor, he played a commanding and authoritative character. However, Jones's personal life did not reflect the strength and resilience of the roles he portrayed. Despite career success, Jones faced personal instability, including failed marriages due to infidelity, fractured family relationships, and growing isolation. As he aged, Jones lived in solitude, reflecting on a life filled with accomplishments but also personal pain. On July 9, 2022, he passed away at the age of 94, marking the end of a life that was both full of success and filled with personal turmoil. Norman Alden brought to life the character of Jake Barnett in Charlie's Angels in 1977, at the age of 53. With his commanding presence and leadership skills, Barnett embodied the powerful image that Alden often portrayed on screen. However, his career was not as smooth as the roles he played. Despite a promising start in film and television, Alden was often relegated to supporting roles, rarely having the chance to shine alongside major stars. His personal life was also troubled by 2 failed marriages, primarily due to his work commitments that often kept him away from home. His relationships with his children, Daniel and Susan, grew increasingly strained, leaving him with regrets about family. In his later years, Alden lived in isolation, becoming disconnected from others due to memory loss. He passed away on July 27, 2012, at the age of 87, marking the end of a life filled with contributions, but also significant loss. Soon Tek-oh portrayed Lieutenant Torres in Charlie's Angels in 1980, when he was 48. His character was a dedicated law enforcement officer, known for his strict discipline and absolute loyalty to the law. However, Soon Tek-oh's life off-screen was filled with challenges. Born in South Korea and immigrating to the United States, he faced racism and prejudice in the film industry. Although he appeared in several notable films, he rarely received the recognition he deserved. His personal life was also difficult. His marriage to an American woman ended after 5 years due to cultural differences and external pressures. The greatest loss for him was the sudden death of his son, David, in a car accident while he was still very young, leaving him with an unhealable pain. In his later years, he grew physically and mentally weaker, eventually being diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. On April 4, 2018, Soon Tek-oh passed away at the age of 85, marking the end of a life filled with effort but also loss and loneliness. Denny Miller portrayed Ed Fellows in Charlie's Angels in 1977, at the age of 43. His character was a strong and reliable ally to the Angels, reflecting Miller's ability to portray solid and supportive characters. Though he had a promising start to his career, he was often typecast in supporting roles, limiting his opportunity to break out as a leading man. His career challenges mirrored his personal life, marked by several failed marriages and no children to carry on his legacy. As he grew older, Miller became increasingly lonely, and tragedy struck when he was diagnosed with ALS, a devastating disease that gradually stripped him of his ability to move and speak. After years of brave struggle, he passed away on September 9, 2014, at the age of 80. His death marked the end of a life filled with effort, but also with regrets over unfulfilled career aspirations and dreams. Michael Whitney played Burton in Charlie's Angels in 1978 at the age of 47. His character exuded strength, authority, and resilient leadership, leaving a lasting impression on the audience. Despite his respected presence on screen, Whitney's career achieved only limited success, often overshadowed by bigger names and missed opportunities. His personal life was marred by misfortune. His marriage to the famous model Twiggy ended in a bitter divorce, leaving him emotionally devastated. His battle with substance abuse worsened the situation, leading to isolation and a strained relationship with his daughter. Tragically, he passed away from a heart attack on November 30, 1983, at the age of 52. His untimely death left behind a legacy of regret over untapped talent and a life cut short too soon. Richard Bacallion portrayed Artie Weaver in Charlie's Angels starting in 1978 at the age of 47. His character was known for toughness, intelligence, and quick adaptability, helping the Angels in difficult situations. However, in real life, Bacallion was often typecast into tough roles, which limited his opportunities for career advancement. His personal life was similarly marked by tragedy. His marriage to Eleanor ended after their son, Peter, was born with a congenital heart condition. The emotional burden of caring for a sick child, coupled with financial pressures from an unstable career, strained their relationship. When Peter passed away, Bacallion was consumed by grief, which haunted him for the remainder of his life. In his later years, he struggled with heart disease and depression, becoming increasingly quiet and withdrawn. He passed away on February 27, 2015, at the age of 84, due to complications from heart disease, closing a life full of pain and regret. Dennis Cole played Carl Hansworth in Charlie's Angels in 1977, at the age of 37. His charming and suave demeanor left an impression on the audience, but Cole's career faced many obstacles. Despite a promising start, he was gradually overshadowed by roles lacking breakthrough potential and found himself typecast into repetitive roles. His personal life was also troubled. His high-profile marriage to Charlie's Angels star Jaclyn Smith ended in divorce. Though he remarried, he struggled to maintain relationships with his family and children. As he aged, physical and emotional decline took its toll. He passed away on November 15, 2009, at the age of 69, from kidney failure. Cole's life and career left many regrets, haunted by unfulfilled potential and lost opportunities. Lee Delano played Al Norman in Charlie's Angels in 1977, at the age of 46. His character was tough, pragmatic, and respected for his strong presence and strict demeanor. However, in real life, Delano's career, though stable, never reached the heights many had expected. He often played supporting roles and, despite his talent, remained a character actor throughout his career. His personal life was also troubled. Both of his marriages ended in failure. His first wife divorced him after many years of tension, citing emotional disconnect. His second marriage lasted only 5 years, and Delano became increasingly distant from his 2 children, Emily and James. In his later years, he battled Parkinson's disease, which severely impacted his health, leading to greater isolation. After many years of struggle, he passed away on October 8, 2017, at the age of 86, closing a life marked by ups and downs and regret. Lynn Marta portrayed Linda in Charlie's Angels in 1978, at the age of 33. Her character was known for her warm nature, always supporting the Angels with kindness and genuine concern, endearing her to fans. However, after the show ended, Marta's career stagnated, and her personal life became turbulent. She had a stormy relationship with actor David Soul, affected by public scandals and emotional turmoil, eventually leading to a painful breakup. Marta never remarried and had no children, leading to a later life marked by loneliness. As she grew older, her health declined due to cancer, which was diagnosed in her 70s. Her battle with the illness was a quiet one, with few by her side. Lynn Marta passed away on January 11, 2024, at the age of 78, after a long and solitary fight with cancer. Noah Keane appeared as the bank president in Charlie's Angels in 1979, at the age of 59. His character was a symbol of authority, handling every crisis with calmness and deep responsibility, providing stability for the audience. However, Keane's career never advanced significantly, as he often played supporting roles and was rarely given the opportunity to showcase his full talent. His personal life was filled with disappointment, marked by an unhappy marriage and a strained relationship with his only son, leaving scars that never healed. In his later years, he spent much of his time in isolation, reflecting on a career that never reached its potential. Keane passed away on March 24, 2019, at the age of 98, leaving behind a legacy of perseverance and strength in the face of disappointments that largely shaped his life. Dick Sargent portrayed Avery in Charlie's Angels in 1976, at the age of 46, bringing to life a sharp and resourceful character who played a pivotal role behind the scenes of the Angels' missions. With his keen intellect and quick thinking, Avery became a reliable figure. Sargent's career was a roller coaster. He found great success with Bewitched but later struggled with being typecast, which led to a decline in career opportunities. His personal life was equally challenging, especially with internal struggles regarding his sexual orientation in an era of prevalent stigma. Though he bravely came out publicly in the early 1990s, this occurred after years of internal conflict, loneliness, and unfulfilled relationships. His pain was compounded by his battle with prostate cancer, which eventually claimed his life on July 8, 1994, at the age of 64. His death marked the tragic end of a life burdened by both personal and societal struggles. Cesare De Nova portrayed Franco Sorella in Charlie's Angels starting in 1976 at the age of 50. His character was sophisticated and charming, often navigating high-risk situations with finesse and elegance. While De Nova's career mirrored the allure of his on-screen persona, it was overshadowed by a series of unfulfilled dreams and missed opportunities. Although he found success in European cinema, his move to Hollywood led him to be confined to supporting roles, never reaching the leading man status he had hoped for. His personal life was marked by turmoil, with 2 marriages ending in divorce and strained relationships with his 2 children. De Nova passed away suddenly from a heart attack on March 19, 1992, at the age of 66. His death marked the tragic conclusion of a life filled with both career and personal struggles, leaving behind a legacy that, while charming, was tinged with regret and missed chances. Gene Barry played Frank Jason in Charlie's Angels starting in 1977 at the age of 58, bringing authority and wisdom to his role as a determined, influential man who supported the Angels with guidance and care. Barry's career reached its peak with his iconic role in Bat Masterson, but his later years were marred by career stagnation and personal struggles. His marriage to Evelyn Ward, which lasted many years, ultimately ended in a painful divorce due to the pressures of his work. In addition, Barry faced financial difficulties and declining health in his later years. Despite these challenges, he remained respected in the industry until his death on December 9, 2009, at the age of 90, from heart failure. His passing marked the end of a brilliant career, but one also filled with sorrow and unspoken losses. Cameron Mitchell portrayed Frank Desmond in Charlie's Angels starting in 1979 at the age of 61. His character was tough and resilient, standing up for justice and reflecting Mitchell's own strength in overcoming personal hardships. Despite a successful career spanning decades, Mitchell's personal life was fraught with turbulence. His marriage ended in infidelity, and he struggled with alcoholism and poor financial management, which pushed him further away from his loved ones. His later years were marked by poor health, culminating in a diagnosis of lung cancer. While his career was successful, Mitchell's final years were overshadowed by personal struggles. He passed away on July 6, 1994, at the age of 75, from lung cancer. His death was a loss of a talented actor, but his personal battles left a shadow over his legacy. Michael Callan portrayed Cass Harper in Charlie's Angels starting in 1977 at the age of 42, bringing a charming and bold presence to the show with energy and wit. Having previously made a name for himself in leading roles, particularly in Cat Ballou, Callan's personal life was marked by tumult. His stormy marriage to actress Gloria Saunders, marred by infidelity and struggles with alcoholism, led to a painful and public divorce. Despite his undeniable charm and talent, Callan's career declined as his personal issues intensified. His long battle with addiction severely affected his health, and he gradually faded from the industry. Callan passed away on October 10, 2022, at the age of 86, from pneumonia. His death, though quiet, reflected the tragic contrast between the promising star of the 1960s and the faded figure he became in his later years. Gary Collins portrayed Professor James Fairgate in Charlie's Angels starting in 1978 at the age of 40. His character was highly intelligent and resourceful, playing an important role in the Angels' investigations. Collins' career started with promise, but after the show ended, he struggled to find stable work, diminishing his visibility in Hollywood. His personal life was filled with pain, including a 20-year marriage to actress Mary Ann Mobley that ended in divorce, followed by estrangement from his daughter. Collins also battled alcoholism and a growing sense of isolation in his later years. Though he attempted to reconcile with his personal issues, he passed away on October 13, 2012, at the age of 74 from natural causes. His passing left behind a career that could have shone brighter had it not been overshadowed by his inner struggles. John David Carson portrayed Kevin Ryan in Charlie's Angels starting in 1978 at the age of 26, bringing a charming and quick-witted presence to the show. Carson's character often helped the Angels out of difficult situations with his resourcefulness. While his performance made an impression, his career stalled afterward, with Carson being mostly cast in minor roles in television and film. His personal life reflected the instability of his career, marked by a turbulent marriage to an actress, which ended in divorce due to infidelity and unhappiness. Struggles in both his professional and personal life continued to weigh on him. In 2009, Carson was diagnosed with lymphoma, and despite undergoing treatment, he passed away on October 27, 2009, at the age of 57. His legacy remains one filled with regret for untapped talent. Who is your favorite Charlie's Angels actor? Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to stay updated with our latest videos.